welcome back to That Dad Guy. It is June the 5th, 2023, and this isn't the video that I thought I was going to make today. I had a stamp video all lined up that I was going to talk about that was sent to me. I wanted to show you the stamps that came out, but it didn't seem right. I opened up Instagram today and learned of a friend's passing. Maria in Athens, Greece, passed away. Reading some of the messages that people have put, I can see that she's touched a lot of different people around the world. And it's all because of Postcrossing. You know, I've never met Maria. We've exchanged messages on Instagram, and we've exchanged selfies so we can see what each other look like. She actually messaged me in early August of 2022 saying that she'd been watching my videos on YouTube and enjoyed them, and was hoping that she could send me a card, which she did. This was the first card that I received from Maria. Beautiful lighthouse. I think we're going to talk more about that. You know what? I'm not going to make it about me. I'm going to put the card up there, so I'm going to talk along, but you're going to see the card. She wrote in her very first card that her name's Maria. She's from Athens, Greece. She goes by Aurelia as her pen name. She's 46 years old, or was at the time of their first card. And she lives in an Athenian suburb in a flat with her 3 cats. She works from home as a journalist and a translator for a travel magazine. She loves light houses and thinks that, in particular, they're beautiful. This one here that she sent, the one that's found all by itself. It's been in operation since 1897, and there's something both romantic and melancholy about these structures. I find that they stand alone, and this looks particularly lonesome up there, and it's rock until the next card. Take care. So that was the first card that I had from her, and yeah, the lonesome melancholy of this card. It's certainly a symbol that we're not alone. This lighthouse looks like it might be alone in the water. In the way back when, there would have been a lighthouse keeper that lived there and had to take care of it. But his job was super important. He got the message out to all the ships passing by that the shore was nearby, there was danger, and to heed the light and go the best way you can to keep safe. And that's what we're doing in Postcrossing, really, isn't it? We are a beacon. We're not here alone. We're in a great group of people, and we don't have to worry about being lonesome, because cards are always coming in from new friends, people we've never met before that send encouraging words. And that's what happened with Maria. Maria reached out and we started exchanging postcards, and the next postcard she sent was this particular postcard here, blue cats. She has 3 cats. She loves blue cats. She thought this one would be perfect for me because it is a post office, and you can see the cats are all getting their mail or dropping off letters. She always wrote interesting things on it. She said, today we're promised rain. Let's see how that goes, because the temperature is still too high for the task that she has in hand. It says about this card, hopefully no one else has the nerve to send it to you in the meantime. It was an obvious choice because of your job. It's obviously the post office. The artist is from Kazakhstan, and he reads that she loves blue cats and they make me smile. Bye for now, Maria. She always puts these beautiful stamps on the back of the card. I'll show you those after too, for those of you who are stamp collectors. The next card she sent was a happy birthday card. We'll put that up here. She says, it's still September when she says this, but if her calculations are correct, this card should arrive just in time for your birthday. Wishes, as always, are good health, because at the end, that's all that matters. So hope you all live a healthy life. And then I'll just skip ahead here. She said, I've added another island stamp shown gorgeous waters. Generally, waters in the west of Greece tend to be green because of the islands, and the mainlands on that side are unlike the east, which are more bare and so close to the sea. The next card is this one here. It was a meetup. She got to go do a meetup in October of 2022. Looks like lots of people attended it. Another beautiful stamp on the card showing Greece in all its glory. One of the wonderful things about going through and finding all these cards that Maria sent, it gave me an opportunity to go back and look at all the cards that other people have sent me to, and to know how special it is that we've made these connections. There are some people here that I exchanged lots of cards with early on, and for whatever reason, I don't hear from them anymore. But I still remember them, and maybe they'll respond again, and another card will pop up from them. Maybe something's happened to them and they no longer can send cards. Who knows? That was what wonderful thing about Maria's family, is that they did put a post up letting people know what had happened to her and that she's no longer with us. So I do appreciate her family for doing that, and it's given me some time for reflection. The next card that she sent was this one here in October of 2022, another blue cat card. She talks about youthful imagination. He says, some people don't like she says, this card is a symbol of imagination that most of us lose as we get older, and children's courage towards the unknown. As adults, we second guess ourselves and do not dare to dream and strive for the impossible, lest we fall hard on our faces. So until the next card. So another wonderful thing, and it's been told to me before, is that the space on these cards is limited on what we can write, but do our best. Try to write something that's meaningful, that's going to make an impact. These words that Maria said in just small amounts have really, they still resonate. You go back and you read them again and you think, it's so true that our imagination sometimes does get limited. Sometimes we think, oh, if I won the lottery, this is what I would do. But it's not like, you're still going to go to your job. You're still going to do your regular thing. There's not that risk of what am I going to do? What adventure could I have done? So yeah, don't lose that purpose of one day I want to be an astronaut, or one day I want to do this. Remember, we only have limited life. We don't know how long that life will be. So don't wait for one day. If there's something you really want to do, make sure you get out and do it. And that is this card here, Happy Postcrossing from Greece. Maria's sentiments on the back were, I hope things have returned to normal with the post office, because sometimes our mail was taking a little longer to get back and forth to each other, but it seemed to be doing okay this time. She said she was holding on to this card by a paper scissors, but I suddenly thought, why am I? These country-specific cards should be shared, and I know you like post-crossing related cards, so here it is. So another great thing. Why are we holding on to some of these things? I have cards in my stash of cards that I know are going to go out someday, and I like them, so why not send them out to other people who are going to like them just as much as I probably do? Why are we holding on to some of these things? Sometimes we collect stuff. We often, a lot of us are collectors. That's why we're in this hobby, to make connections, but also have collections. And why are we collecting all this stuff? It doesn't do us any good to have them just sitting around us. If you have something that someone else might enjoy, maybe make that effort and send something off that they weren't expecting, and share the joy. That's what I'm getting from these cards as we're going through. This next card of Santorini, she says, since the last time she wrote, she had her first yearly snowfall, which fell on her birthday. When she was born, it snowed as well. So I don't think of Greece as having snow, but she educated me to say, they do have ski hills in the mountainous areas, but in Greece itself, it doesn't tend to, or in Athens itself, it doesn't tend to snow very often. So it was nice that snow fell on her birthday this year when she turned 47. She says, Santorini is Greece's #1 summer destination, popular particularly with Americans and Asians. Many go there for their honeymoons, to take their wedding photos. This means that the high season, the island is drowning from tourists. Santorini is one of our 4 active volcanoes, and most famous villages. So beautiful. And she's got a stamp that matches that, which I'm going to show all the stamps at the end. The final card that I've received from her came she wrote it on April the 1st. And so I don't know if that's the last card that I'll ever see from Maria or not. It may be, because she said, have a good month. So at April 1st, the start of every month, the Grecian way is the hello is something like kalomina, which means have a great month, have a good month. She said that twice here. She said, hope you had a nice Easter, sending you this card of a gorgeous town, which I have yet to visit in the region of, I can't pronounce it, unfortunately. It's a very popular destination for short trips and romantic getaways. So she sent that card, and unfortunately she never did get to go there. So another reason, don't put off seeing things and doing things. If you have an opportunity, go do it. Take the time, get away, go do what you want to do. So these are all the messages that Maria sent that hopefully we can learn from. Yeah, let me just show you some of these stamps. The other thing that Maria was very passionate about was her country, and she sent in answers to questions that I did on my monthly questions. So I didn't show you those cards, but she has responded to some of those. One of them was getting back Grecian artifacts that are sitting in museums around the world that really belong back in Greece. So she was passionate about that as well. I'm going to show you some stamps, because they are just beautiful. And I'm going to miss getting these Grecian stamps, excuse me. Which brings us right back to the very first card that she sent. So be that lighthouse to everybody. Don't be in solitude. You don't have to be in solitude, but shine your light. Let everybody else see it, so you can make a difference. Maria's made a difference. I'm going to add her picture here at the end and change things just a little bit. But thank you, Maria, for the friendship that you've shown over the very short period of time. I was glad to be able to get to know you. Last time I messaged her was on May 19th. I didn't get a response from her on that one. The last message I did get from her was on May 13th. She received my last postcard that I sent her, and she says, thanks for showing me around New Brunswick. My response to that was, you're welcome. There's still more to see. She put a little heart on it. And that was the last I heard from her. So, to all my friends that are still out there, I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to messaging you. And remember, everybody's loved, and that you'll be missed. You'll be missed, Maria. Have a magical week.